Hi everyone, I'm Paul McCucci and I'm here today at Rama Gaming House Scarborough with Susan and Sunny for Parents Advocating for Children with Cancer, a wonderful charity. And I really wanted to ask them today to talk a little bit about the charity and what it's all about.
Sure. So Ontario Parents Advocating for Children with Cancer, commonly known as OPACC, is a provincial charity who helps families in the here and now of a childhood cancer diagnosis. And that means we help families. We are mostly parents like myself who've had a child treated for cancer, and a fabulous group of volunteers who have understanding about us who haven't necessarily had a child with cancer. But we are there to help families from the onset of their journey, wherever that journey may take them. So we're there to educate, advocate, support, and ease their time going through that journey. As one of OPACC's parent liaisons, I try and meet families who are newly diagnosed right at the outset, and whatever way their journey goes, we're there to help them. We've got resources, including help with parking, including help with groceries, meals in the hospitals, meals at home, and a variety of different things like our binder, our resource book binder, manuals. We've got a book that we share with our families called Sharing Hope, where families who themselves have been on a childhood cancer journey have shared what helps them smile, what helps them keep hopeful. And we give those to our families because it's a variety of kids from a variety of places across the province with a variety of diagnoses and outcomes so that they don't feel alone, and it's really hard to do this by themselves. One of the unique parts about OPACC is we have a special relationship with the hospitals that we're in, and that we are considered part and parcel of the healthcare teams. We also have community support groups to which our families are welcome to partake. And so we kind of bridge that gap between the community and the hospital, and we help them learn how to advocate for themselves. We've been involved in a variety of different initiatives, so that's part of the advocacy piece. The small advocacy part is learning how to be part of your child's healthcare team, how to make your voice heard, how to let them know what you need and how better to move forward. And the big advocacy pieces are things like parking in the province of Ontario. So we were really instrumental in making sure that families, not just childhood cancer families, but anybody who uses a hospital parking lot long-term, qualifies for something called an H-Pass, which halves the parking rate at the hospitals. So that's been a really big provincial initiative. We've done federal things where families are able to take compassionate care leave so that they don't need to say, my child is going to die, to be able to take time off for up to 46 weeks and be compensated for it. So we do a lot of different things for our families, but the thing we're proudest of is helping families on a one-to-one basis, giving them opportunities as families to come out to activities, to feel less alone, to feel their voices heard, and to know that they're getting the supports they need to make it a little bit easier for them. And it's our thanks to the Rama Gaming House here on Kennedy who really help make it possible for us to provide those supports and make it easy for families. So thank you.
Thank you. A couple of weeks ago when I asked you and Sunny, Susan, how you guys got involved, you guys had both unique stories and interesting stories. So can you tell us a little bit about how you did, and then Sunny, you?
Absolutely. So my daughter was 10 years old when she was diagnosed with a very rare childhood cancer. And as a result of her outcomes, and she is a long-term survivor who has now been married, she has children of her own, she's a teacher, so she's doing all those things that you hope. My background was healthcare, and so we saw a need and a place for a role like this, and it was really at the behest of her oncologist at the time, who said, you understand this, you're comfortable, as comfortable as one can be in an uncomfortable situation, but you're comfortable in a hospital setting, could you develop this? And as an organization, because we're provincial and we don't want to vie with each other around dollars or activities, everybody said we can put ourselves entirely behind the concept of a parent liaison, which is really that person who is that bridge in the community. So that's really how I got involved, and I haven't looked back.
Yeah, terrific story. And Sunny, you?
Well, for me, I learned about OPACC through work. So at the time, I was in a situation where I was looking to get more involved in the community and give back. because I've been fortunate enough to meet some amazing people in Canada for the last 10 years, and as a way to give back, I wanted to be more involved in the community. And once I learned about OPACC through work, I jumped into the opportunity of volunteering and supporting the organization. For me, what works is meeting people like Susan and other volunteers at OPACC. We get to connect and network and kind of expand your network as well. So this is what motivates for me. Motivates me.
That's terrific.
And Sunny's been probably our top volunteer, one of our top volunteers, and we appreciate all our volunteers, whatever amount of time they're able to give to us. We really appreciate it because it makes a huge difference for our families. And, month by month, we're able to let them know just how valuable their time spent here is and how lovely the people are that we meet here.
Well, thank you. And, we're a team because, as many of you know, the volunteers are an integral part of what we do day to day. They have a key role, whether it's greeting people, whether it's answering questions. They're the first kind of line that people see when they come. And we really appreciate everything they do. So really important to us. And we have now, we're really proud of, we're probably one of the biggest funders of charities in the GTA right now. And we also have 120 affiliated charities, and we want to grow that number. So we're excited because, as our business does better, we want to contribute more to local charities around us. So we're really happy, and we thank you for all the help on the volunteer side, because
thank you.
The volunteerism is something that comes from within and extends to communities, and we all have it within us. We just have to do, some of us do more of it and some of us do less, but the unique stories that I hear as I go through and I meet everyone, this is why we'd like to do these sessions and these videos. So thank you. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sunny.
Thanks.
All the best.